So I wanted to start first by asking a little bit about some of the changes this year. Global Citizen is doing a lot more events in New York this week, so tell us a little bit about what's going on and why the change.
Yeah, well, it's our sixth festival this year, which is just incredible, and we've had so many governments, partners wanting to get involved. And from our end, we felt it was important that, not everyone can come to the festival, so why not build a week of programming where people can come and learn about the issues. And what's exciting for me as the advocacy head at Global Citizen is it creates even more platforms to generate even more commitments that ultimately have far greater impact on people's lives. So for me, this is like a dream come true. It's amazing. I must admit, I was a bit nervous about how we would pull it off, but as you can see, everything, fingers crossed, seems to be going smoothly.
Great. So can you tell us a little bit about some of those commitments? Obviously, there's some that have already been announced here tonight, but I imagine also some big ones coming this weekend.
That's right. So tonight, I'm pleased to say that as a result of the commitments pledged, over 228 million US dollars will affect the lives of over 200 million people if delivered upon. And later this week, we've got some exciting announcements. We've got a big announcement around the fight to reverse the spread of HIV/AIDS. It's going to be a historic announcement around the progress made in order to find a preventative vaccine about that, so stay tuned. We've also got some great commitments coming on education with the World Food Programme and other initiatives. And I guess thirdly, one of the big things this year has just been, the Trump administration's proposal to slash foreign aid by a third, which makes a difference. And I'm very proud to say that on Saturday night will be a coalition of statements from over 25 members of Congress, Democrat and Republicans, saying, no, we need the United States to be a leader in this effort. So it's going to be a bipartisan display with a strong statement.
And what do you think, I think one of the things that's important at this moment is is unity within the development community to sort of push for the things that are important. What have you seen in terms of the community coming together? What do you think the community can sort of take forward as they push forward through sort of their own networks?
Yeah, I think it's important to remember 2 years ago this week, we witnessed something truly historic, and that was the world coming together around the Sustainable Development Goals, 17-year plan to end extreme poverty, mitigate climate change, and reduce the spread of inequality. However, sometimes I feel like the SDGs, they're so big and they're so inspirational and so ambitious in their endeavor that countries can often hide in the detail. And so really the onus is on us to make sure we call those leaders out, make sure we review those scripts, make sure we don't let them hide behind words, because I feel like that's a danger here. Because this week, I can tell you, there will be many great words at the UN, but really 2 years in terms of concrete action, promises delivered, it's not good enough. A few countries are stepping up, but we need far more to deliver. So we shouldn't be too easy to clap ourselves on the back. We've got a long way to go.
Yeah. Well, on that note, I'll thank you so much for your time today.
Thanks for having me, and thanks everyone.